Nie, nie. Ej, co uszkodziło tego T-47 tak? Ej. On miał, kurna, 50% HP. Co uszkodziło tego... O kurna. Ja stąd spadam. Ja się nie mam zamiaru z wami bawić. Znaczy, może bym się z wami pobawił, ale mi się nie chce. Ej, bez kitu, ja muszę iść tam. Jeżeli mnie pamięć nie myli, to możliwe. O, kurwa, widział mnie. Tak, widział mnie. A ja głupi nie zmyki. Jebać, idę już dalej. Okej, dobra, przeżyłem. To się liczy. Udało się. A możliwe, że może był blisko wybuchu tego posterunku. Niewykluczone. No i tutaj nawet mikro mi lepiej działa, bo nie muszę nic grzebać. Jest tu ktoś jeszcze oprócz mnie? Nie, chyba wszyscy śpią wtedy. Czekajcie, wymienię sobie przedmioty. Co ja mam, co by mi nie było potrzebne? Tak powiem szczerze, już te bronie mi nie są tak potrzebne jak wcześniej. Teraz muszę bardziej inwestować w broń plazmową.
Jacob, how is Pasadena? You know what? Forget I asked. I don't want to know. I'm just glad that you're all right.
And how are you doing?
I guess I'm a little nervous before tomorrow.
I never asked you. What are you planning to do tomorrow?
I've been meaning to tell you earlier, but I panicked. And that's because I decided to go with Ryan. We'll find somewhere safe, away from all this. You have to understand. I need to do what's best for Patrick.
Nie
I'm
będę
his big
spoilerował,
sis.
ale
I need to protect him.
między nimi coś... No,
I
tak,
haven't
no.
told him yet. He'll be devastated leaving you and Aaron, but I think it's for the best.
Aren't you curious about what happened in Pasadena?
No. I think I'd rather keep that place in the past. Actually, I have a confession to make. I've never been outside of Pasadena until now. Can you believe that?
That's not surprising. After all, that's where your home is.
Where it used to be. Right now I'm going to try someplace
Ale nie,
new
niemożliwe,
to call
te
home. I
47
did
mógł
my
być
traveling
blisko.
through pictures and postcards that wanderers brought with them.
A może był.
My favorite had a little flamingo drinking water from a lake on it.
Na razie to i tak nie mam...
Its long
Te
red
47
curve
trzeba rozwalać z wyrzutni rakiet. Wyrzutni rakiet
Patrick's
nie
mother
mam.
gave me that postcard. It's funny how I never met my mother, but I was around to see Patrick's leaving.
I'm sorry to hear about your mother.
Don't be. I had a pretty good childhood, apart from the nuclear holocaust and all. I remember the day Patrick's mom brought him in. They were both tired and dirty, so we took care of them. Patrick was crying a lot. He was teething at the time. I think that was what scared her away. She just couldn't handle the crying.
How was she?
I loved her. For the time she was with us, I liked to pretend she was my mother, too. After she took off, I was devastated. But my father said, "You need to grow up. You have a brother now." So I burned the postcard. The little red flamingo flew up in flames. And I promised myself I'd never be weak again. But I guess we all need someone we can be weak with sometimes, don't we?
Mówię, montaż tego będzie trochę dziwny. Ale przerzucę to. I złączę na YouTubie.
Wake up! We need to
Aha.
move.
Nieznajomy.
What's going on?
Everyone, wake up! You need to get out of here.
Who the fuck are you?
It doesn't matter. What matters is that you can't stay here any longer.
She asks a question, and I suggest answering.
You don't want to do that. I've got this place rigged with explosives, and there's a detonator in my pocket.
You got what?
Would you mind? Lower your gun, Ryan. He's the one that saved my life. What do you want from us? You have to get out of here. Skynet's on its way.
Słuchaj się, William, w
They
głos.
finally found you.
Nieznajomego
What
i
you mean
Riversa.
they found us? They were looking for us?
Ja coś
Not
wiem.
for you. For him. He's
Ja już
essential
coś
to
wiem.
winning this war. Skynet knows that. That's why they've been following him for months. I have to make sure nothing happens to him. In a couple of minutes, an infiltrator will walk in here trying to kill him. I can't let that happen. We have to bury that Terminator here once and for all.
All right, everybody, you heard him.
Okej,
Let's
chyba
get moving.
walka
I'll
z,
get the bus ready.
z
There's no time
Terminatorem
for
mnie
that.
czeka.
There's a passage here. It will lead you out. Use it.
What was that?
Aha, nadchodzi.
All right, everyone, get out!
Nadchodzi.
Give me that. It's the same one. It's the same model. Leave! Now!
How the hell's he still alive?
Go! 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 Watch out! Don't just stand there! Run!
Ja coś wiem i tego nie powiem. Okej. Przeskoczyliśmy trochę do przodu z wydarzeniami.
Baron listened to us. She could no longer deny that this infiltrator was a real threat. She decided to take everyone in on her terms. The shelter was on high alert, but thanks to the intel I gathered in Pasadena, we slowed the advance of the Annihilation Line and
Ja coś wiem odnośnie
just
nieznajomego.
enough to start preparing the counterattack.
Nie chciałem tego wiedzieć, ale coś wiem. Okej, teraz przeskoczyłem już 2 tygodnie do przodu. No i jesteśmy już oficjalnie w ruchu oporu.
Sergeant, at
W
ease.
sensie cały czas byliśmy. I przy okazji, w ciągu tych 2 tygodni zostaliśmy awansowani na sierżanta.
Well, look at you, Sergeant. When you helped us in Pasadena the other day, I was trying really hard not to panic because you were only a private. Sorry for underestimating you. I guess I should salute. or
Sierżant
something.
Jacob Rivers.
How's Patrick?
Every day a little better. Aaron says he'll be back on his feet in no time. She's done a great job with him. I wish I could repay her somehow. It just doesn't seem that she needs anything.
Getting ready for another scavenging run?
No, I just came out here to catch my breath. Baron is giving us the entire evening off, believe it or not.
Doesn't sound like her.
I need to report to Baron.
Serio, ta gra ma naprawdę fantastyczny klimat. Pokazuje te dwie sceny, które mieliśmy w Terminatorze 1. One są tutaj tak świetnie rozwinięte. Ta gra pokazuje klimat. Powiedzmy sobie szczerze, to jest Terminator 4, na którego zawsze liczyliśmy.
Rivers, DN 46890.
The commander is expecting you in the control room, Sergeant.
Ojej, jaki fajny piesio. Trochę chillowo wymodelowany, ale ładny.
Maraschino cherries again. Where do they keep finding this shit?
I don't get it. How did they bring that buggy down?
Hey, I'm just catching up with Mark. I'll get back to work in a couple of minutes. You won't tell, right? But no, seriously, you won't tell, right?
I'm going out soon. I haven't made my daily quota yet. I still have 3 more rats to catch. If you see one, let me know, okay?
Co, niestety te... No powiedzmy sobie szczerze, warunki tutaj, no nie są jakieś... Superanckie.
Exactly as you would imagine. Baron's keeping me busy. They weren't kidding when they said she's a hard ass.
What did you hear?
A lot of rumors going around of how she's sending insubordinate workers to the front line. And by insubordinate, I mean people who ain't willing to work 18 hours a day. Every day.
What happened after you started your camp?
Honestly, not that much. At least not in the beginning.
Ale przyznam szczerze, nie
When we
chciałbym
gave up
żyć
on the idea of getting in touch with
w tym świecie.
anyone, we just tried to adapt. Temperatures fell, we had to scavenge for
Szczerze
food.
pewnie bym zginął w ciągu
All of a sudden
pierwszych
that became
minut
our
dnia
life.
sądu. Kiedy maszyny spotkałbym pewnie pierwsze maszyny i od razu bym zginął.
When did you first hear about Skynet?
Oh, that came years later.
Skynet by
We
mnie
did hear
zajebał.
some rumors
Tak
about
czuję.
robot warriors, but you must understand how crazy it sounded back then. And that wasn't even the most insane story out there. My favorite
Dziwną
one
apokalipsie
was
zombie
about
myślę
radioactive
pozytywnie,
squirrel
ale jak
zombies. Well, I know how stupid it sounds, but we managed to have
przychodzi
fun
mi do
in our
głowy
little
właśnie
comedy.
coś takiego
Must have had my
jak
guitar
bunt
with
maszyn i
We talked a lot
narodziny
about how we're gonna
Skynetu,
be
to
famous, 'cause we're the only living
szczerze wolałbym
band
sobie
in
chyba
the
strzelić w
world.
łeb.
You played in a band.
I did. One of the few things I was better at than Tucker. He didn't have much talent, but he loved the idea of sex, drugs, and rock and roll, especially the first two. We were just stupid kids, not realizing what was going on. We paid the price for it the first time we saw a tin can. I was tuning my guitar when I heard a strange noise. I found out later that it was a T-400. Must have heard me play. It didn't even have the decency to look scary. Maybe if it did, we wouldn't have just stood there when it started firing.
To były te czołgi?
What did Tucker do?
Well, of course, he was the first one to help. He grabbed a lead pipe and ran up trying to kill it. He screamed like he was leading us to battle. The tin can got Tucker with a single bullet. Bam! Just like
Chyba Terminatory z gumową skórą.
died before we finally destroyed that thing. Ironically enough, I was the one who delivered the final blow. Safe to say, it was the beginning of a new era.
I potem te 800 były. Jeżeli dobrze pamiętam.
Do you need anything?
Can I see your hardware?
No, pokaż sprzęcik. O. Ile kosztuje? 4000. O matko. O shit, bym kupił. Przydałby mi się snajper. Przydałaby mi się snajpa plazmowa. $350 plus sprzedanie amunicji. Ej, easy będzie mnie stać. Czy ja przed chwilą sprzedałem coś, czego nie miałem sprzedać? Tak, egzekutory sprzedałem przypadkiem. O shit, nie stać mnie teraz. Ale teraz mnie stać. No, i mamy snajpę plazmową. No, jakby kurna nastąpił taki dzień sądu, to nie... No to po prostu mamy przejebane. Wszyscy.